And this, the Randomanonamo. Have fun, douche!
Silence wears a new suit to his coffee, toast, and eggs.
How's douchebag family friendly?
Sup, tubes? Randomanonamo here, and I'm going to get my geek on, and I'm going to talk about some Magic the Gathering. As you can tell from the intro, I'm a pretty big geek, and I love me playing some cards. So I would like to talk about the newest set coming out, Zendikar. But first, a little history lesson. In 1993, Magic the Gathering was given to the world by Wizards of the Coast and creator Richard Garfield. Today, over 6 million people in 70 different countries play. Wow, that's a lot of versions. Over the years, a multitude of expansions have been released, varying in power. We have absolute powerhouse sets of the likes of the Urza's block, because of its effect on the mana curve, and it gives you some of the biggest beatsticks in the game. Mirrodin focused greatly on artifacts, completely changing the way the game was played. And Ravnica, creating an easier and more friendly way to play multicolor decks. I remember when a pack of Urzas was $4.99. Now a box is $4.99. Then there are some sets that brought an interesting twist or new mechanic to the game. Ice Age's snow-covered lands, Mirage's phasing, and Lorwyn's introduction of the Planeswalker are perfect examples. Although snow-covered and phasing have seen very little use after their parent sets were released, disregarding Cold Snap of course, Planeswalkers look like they will be around for some time. Don't worry, I'll get back to that. And of course, from the last set of the Shards of Alara, the Alara Reborn, each and every card printed were gold. I heard Fort Knox bought 4 cases! Still no Bolas though. But there are some sets that just don't quite make the cut. I don't think Nemesis was all that amazing, and Apocalypse was a bit of a joke. There are just some sets that, well, Swamp was voted the most powerful card. Eat that, Homelands! You didn't even get basic land! But what of the upcoming set? The power levels of recent sets have waxed and waned of late. The Ravnica block is widely believed to be one of the best sets released in recent years, while Shadowmoor has a great personality. But what about Zendikar? Well, as we all know, there are some spoilers out there, and I've taken a look at a few. Now, there's a few that I have to say wow at. First of all, Day of Judgment. Okay, straight up, look at the ability. You can regenerate from this. The possibilities, the sheer endless possibilities of this card makes this card useful. And quite frankly, I'm looking forward to pulling 4 and possibly a foil out of this. And what about this little ray of sunshine? Oh, Soren Markov, how amazing you truly are. Let's see. Second turn, Dark Ritual, Planeswalker? Yeah. With the 4 loyalty and that middle ability of removing 3 to make target player's life total 10, this guy's going to be devastating. Absolutely devastating in casual play. The Mindslaver part of his ability, the gain control of target player's next turn, although awesome, I think that that's just icing on the target opponent's life total becomes 10 cake. So there's one more card I want to talk about. It's called Velikut, the Molten Pinnacle. It's a land that comes into the battlefield tapped, and every time you play a mountain, regarding that you have 5 mountains already in play, you deal 3 damage to target creature or player. That's awesome. It is a free lightning bolt each turn. Now, some might say, yeah, but you need 5 mountains in play. That's not all that hard to do in this current metagame. Like, look, team it with green, and you can just grab mountains, and like, oh, I need another land, and I would like to kill that thing. Pay 2, search my deck for a land, bam, you're golden. I think it's going to be one of the most underrated cards in the set. I think it's going to be incredibly powerful, and I think it's going to be one of those... I wish I had one of those. I wish I kept mine when I had it. So, look out for that one, because I can guarantee you, it's going to be awesome. But, with that said, looking at the spoilers of Zendikar, sure, there are a few really awesome cards that are coming out in the set. But, will the power level be where we want it to be? Only one way to find out. And looks like we got a few more months before that happens anyway, so... This is Randomanonamo, and I hope you're looking forward to Zendikar as much as I am.